Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good golly, Miss Molly. Welcome back to the channel. I'm a few days late with this one, but you know what it's like, time pressure. But I really wanted to say a few words about this, the return of Stargate. Right back to 1994 when the original movie came out, the Roland Emmerich, Dean Devlin movie. I've been a big fan of Stargate. Probably more a fan of Stargate than I was of later versions of things like Star Trek, etc. It's been a franchise that I thought was handled absolutely brilliantly. We had SG-1, Atlantis, Stargate Universe, which to this day, 14 years since that aired now, finished. I'm desperately want to know what happened after the end of season 2. I was gutted when that didn't return. Absolutely loved Stargate Universe. It was superb. So it's coming back thanks to Amazon, and I well, we know what it's like in the current era, but I have high hopes that this will be one franchise that will be handled well. And there's various reasons that we can have confidence so far on that. One is, I'm going to read this announcement tweet from Joseph Mallozzi, Baron Destructo on Twitter. A wonderful guy. Follow him, and you will be getting lots of updates on this. And he's also a great guy he's got a wonderful Twitter feed, and he'll always have time to chat. Great guy. Stargate returns. Yes, it's true. 14 years after the franchise aired its last episode. I can't believe it's been 14 years since that. A new Stargate series has been greenlit by Amazon, and it's not a reboot, thankfully, or a wholesale reimagining. Thank you. That will wipe the slate clean. There were 17 seasons, 350 hours of Stargate history. It's a new series that will be a jumping on point for first-time viewers, while at the same time honoring the existing past. So it's a continuation, not a reboot, thankfully. Doesn't mean there won't be new stuff in it. Of course there will be. But so other reasons to be thankful. It is the new series will be helmed by Martin Gero, long-time writer on SG-1, Atlantis and Universe. You'll also have, as consulting producer, Brad Wright, co-creator of SG-1, Atlantis and Universe. Joseph Mallozzi himself is a consulting producer, long-time exec producer and writer on all 3 seasons, 3 shows. You've got Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich listed as executive producers because of their co-writer and directorship of the original movie. Don't know how much involvement they have over the years or will have on this, but they're certainly still named. And you've also got as executive producers Joby Harold and Tori Tunnell of Safe House Pictures. But anyway, the fact that Martin Gero, Brad Wright, Joseph Mallozzi, and many others are going to be involved leads to me to believe that we can be optimistic this will be in safe hands, and we'll be getting regular updates. We're still a long distance away from a finished show, but we'll get regular updates. I think we're all anticipating there will be returning cast members from previous iterations alongside new players. It's going to maintain, I believe, the canon and the tone and the mythology of the original shows. It would be nice if we could see some franchise veterans and some returning villains and allies. That would be kind of fun. And of course the Stargates themselves and how they work and will be maintained. Joseph Mallozzi said that that Martin Gero reached out to him a year ago with a draft script and for a pilot of a restart. He thought it was great. So if he thinks it's great, I'm confident. I have confidence. Um, as Joseph says, he cannot say too much about the content at this point, but I can assure you that it embraces everything that made the original Stargates so great. Heart, humor. There's some great humor. You did that sentence in a preposition. Rich mythology, exploration, action, adventure, compelling and endearing characters, and the overall sense of optimism and fun that made you fall in love with Stargate. I also am hoping, if I throw in a request, that we get some kind of resolution for Stargate Universe, even to the extent it's mentioned in some way. That's just me. So a lot of time. Obviously, it will take a lot of time. Preliminary heavy lifting has been done for some of the work, but everything else has to be done. So there's going to be a lot of stuff shared to keep the fandom dialed in. I like the way Joseph says it, dialing in the fandom. So expect to receive updates through the prep, production, post process, concept art, behind the scenes photos, videos and insights, breaking news, and much more. I think that will be awesome, and it will give us confidence that we're going to get something great. Chevron 8 is locked. So get ready for excitement, exploration, and wonder. I believe. Exclusive to Prime Video worldwide. No release date, but we're probably looking at, I would suggest, late 2026, early 2027 at the earliest. So let's hope Amazon put as much cash into this as they have to certain other things that may not have turned out so well, or at least a certain amount of cash to that extent. I'm looking for something that's probably going to feel like The Expanse, with that kind of general quality and care. I do like the fact that there's been a statement made that with Amazon's budget, expect upgraded visuals and no more every alien planet looks like Vancouver. Which, the Vancouver cliche, so many shows filmed in alleyways and over the landscape and views from Vancouver, North Vancouver. So let's see. And not that I mean, you can make a great show without having the world's most expensive production. It works both ways. So it's the heart that we want, the heart and soul that the Stargate show has had. So anyway, I'm confident. As a go follow Joseph Mallozzi on X at Baron Destructo. I'll put a link to his X in the description. And let's keep up with this one as it develops. As I say, I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And we'll be back soon with more stuff here on That 70s Rock Fan. So until next time, stay well. Don't skip your meals, but live your best life.